3, 2, 1.
My bold and the beautiful fans, welcome back to the channel. And yeah, I am back to spill every last drop of today's soapy tea. And let me tell you, soapies, we got everything from breadstick crucifixes, lingerie pizza deliveries, and this episode had everything else to go along with it. I'm going to give you a few highlights, and then we'll sit back, grab a snack, and then do a deep dive into this April 15th episode. First, we got Brooks back to whispering about her dusty destiny again. We got Daphne trying to stir the pot. Luna, is she being a pizza delivery girl or a siren in lace? Electra worried about if she's moving too slow for Will. And then finally, we got Sheila versus Poppy, a fight night at Il Giardino, especially with that cake. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and unpack this LA drama. So we kick things off in the Forrester design office where Brooke is tapping away on her computer, but let's be real, she ain't working. She's daydreaming about Ridge again. Flashbacks and all. I mean, this woman is stuck on that Ridge is My Destiny playlist like it's back in 2006. Then Katie strolls in, and of course, the Ridge therapy session began. We got Brooke worried that things with Ridge may never be the same, and Katie, I guess, trying to be the eternal optimist with a splash of shade, says they always find their way back to each other. Now, Brooke goes on to mention Carter, telling her not to give up and that she should still have faith. Girl, you got faith? And then especially coming from delusional Carter, he's still pining after Hope, who's now thinking about Liam. I mean, yeah. Anyway, Katie says if you want the man, go get the man. And Brooke's like, well, what about Staffy? And then Taylor, sis, you a legacy Logan? Not a background extra, according to Katie. Then she dropped the bomb. She's hurting because Hope is gone, betrayed, and in pain. Hope brought this on herself, ma'am. And she's right about that one. Now, someone better send that girl a care package or something. But right now, Brooke is feeling like she should have supported and walked out with her daughter, and at the same time, she's still pining after Ridge. So now over in the CEO office, we got Daphne. Yes, our French temptress Daphne is all up in Carter's personal space like she owns the lease. She's rubbing his shoulder, talking about forget the past and grab your future. Man, this is an office, not a romance novel, right? But I'm here for it. She presses him, asking if he's still in love with Hope, and starts talking about her staying in LA for him. Just as perfectly manicured hand is sliding into Carter, Brooke comes in, and Brooke is like, back it up, baguette Barbie. And she tells Daphne to step off, that Carter isn't interested. Daphne's like, excuse me, that man is single as a Pringle. Hope threw him away, and Brooke clapped back with have some class. Oop. That's a Logan Reed if I've ever heard one. Anyway, she tells Daphne she's watching her and how she won't allow it, her typical favorite word. And I'm telling you, she's going to be keeping an eye on Daphne. But I mean, honestly, while she's trying to keep Hope with Carter, yeah, I think that ship has maybe sailed, especially with what we know with what's going on with Liam. And especially since Hope and Deacon has been talking about how they see Liam in a different light. Yeah, I'm wondering if we're going to have a whole different triangle started over there. So sorry, Carter. Yeah, look like you are really about to be left out in the lurch. Meanwhile, down in the supply room, Luna is out here in her underwear. Yes, you heard me talking about which dress should I wear. Will is trying so hard not to look, y'all. And I mean, he's trying to be a priest at a pool party. He tells her to put her pizza delivery uniform uniform on and get the French toast out. Luna, unfazed. She flirted even harder, offers to strip, drops innuendos. I mean, the girl is actually look like she's auditioning for an R-rated rom-com, but Will is not here for it. He's loyal to Electra, and he's not afraid to say it. Luna says, call me when you're bored with her, and saunters off like she didn't try to seduce him. A Hawaiian special pizza and a mustache. So now we swing over to Eric's, and Electra's having a heart-to-heart with Ivy. She's worried Will might be a little frustrated because she's drawing some boundaries. Yeah, the cookies are on lock for now. Ivy's all, good for you, sis. And Electra's like, well, he's so cute and all the girls want him. And Ivy said, look, stick to your truth and no girl is going to shake him. I mean, Ivy's not wrong. Electra is playing the long game, waiting for the right moment. She knows Will is the one for now, and she's being patient and pure. Meanwhile, remember, while this conversation is going on, he's over there fighting his desires to, deal with pizza girl Luna. Electra goes to visit Will over at work, kisses him, and gushes about how she missed him. He tells her about Luna's lingerie ambush, and she handles it like a lady, but the claws are in her clutch bag. Now, let me tell you, over at Il Giardino, it's WWF meets Real Housewives of Beverly Hills as Sheila and Poppy square off. Sheila warns Poppy not to dare lay a finger on her again or it's going to be Judgment Day, baby. And Poppy, that delusional queen, laughs in her face. Now, Sheila snatches her like she's pulling weeds out of a garden and call her an addict and an SLUT. Now, Poppy said, not today, and slaps her again. And that's when the tiramisu hit the fan. These two start throwing down real quick. And Poppy tried to exorcise Sheila with breadsticks like she's casting demons out of her with carbs. A breadstick crucifix? I mean, yeah, you saw it. Sheila, unfazed and fabulous, grabs a fistful of tiramisu and slams it right into Poppy's face. That's right, we had a dessert-based assault, folks. The waitstaff runs in. Poppy storms out yelling that Sheila can have Luna, and Sheila licks the frosting off her fingers like she just won a food fight from hell. She's unbothered, unfazed, and probably planning her next felony. And finally, Luna strolls in right after the dessert battle, sees the mess, and asks Sheila what the French toast happened in here. Sheila just smirks and don't even bother to explain. Now, Luna, still holding on to her delusions, tells Sheila that Will kicked her out, but he said it in a way that make her think that he might come around. Girl, he said no, loudly, with emphasis, multiple times, but sure, keep dreaming. Now, Sheila and Luna, they laughing together like they're both not the most chaotic women in town right now. And just like that, we may have the birth of a new villainous duo, Team Unhinged and Unapologetic. Okay, so there you have it. Here's my final thoughts, Soapies. Yeah, we had an episode today. We had Logan drama, temptation and lace, office slapdowns, holy breadsticks, and dessert-based vengeance. Brooke is still clinging to Ridge like a Hallmark card. Daphne is shooting her shot like it's the playoffs. Luna is offering pizza and panties. And Sheila, oh yeah, she's fighting people with pastries. Y'all better buckle up because this show is going off the rails, and I know we're here for every single second. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for all of the drama, the mess, and emotional damage that only the bold and the beautiful can deliver. Till next time, stay bold, stay beautiful, and for the love of all that's holy, leave the tiramisu out of it. We'll see you guys later. Bye, Soapies.